Welcome to Holistic Highlights with Rachel Boucher. Fresh joy for your journey. I cannot begin to tell you how timely this psalm has been for me this week. And I pray that God has used it in your life as well. Today is our final day in Psalm 121. And we're going to look at the last two verses. And then I want to share with you how this psalm has helped shape my prayers, not just for myself, but for my family and even for others. So as we look at verses 7 and 8, we are left with four powerful truths that help shape our prayers. Listen to Psalm 121, 7 and 8. The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore. These verses emphasize that not only is God our current protector, but He is the keeper of our whole life, from our daily activities to our eternal destiny. His care is comprehensive. It says from all evil. It's personal. It says your life. And it's continual. It says forevermore. So let's look at each of these four truths one at a time, and then I will share how this psalm has become very personal to me. The first truth is the Lord will keep you from all evil. Again, this does not mean that our lives will be free of trouble or that we will never experience hardship and trauma. But the truth here is that evil will not ultimately triumph over us. It's a keeping, not from trouble, but from defeat. God protects our souls, even through trials. Last week, we looked at some particular ways God keeps us from harm. He shades us on our right hand. He stands as our protector where we are exposed. He shields us in the heat of our daily battles and nightly fears. In these last two verses, the psalmist moves from specific keeping to general keeping. He keeps us from all evil, preserving our life from the clutches of the evil one through all of life's trials. It says He will keep you from all evil. The second truth is He will keep your life. Here is the central focus of His keeping. It's more than being comfortable. It's more than escaping pain. His comprehensive keeping concerns our life. This is our whole being, our body, our mind, and our soul. God is deeply involved in how trials affect our beings and is keeping our souls, even though we may experience storms all around. Our inner life, which is housed in our soul, is secure in Christ. God preserves your entire being. The third truth, you're going out and you're coming in. This is interesting because this is a Hebrew idiom meaning all of life's movements, your work, your rest, your travel, your routines, even your transitions, all of it. This has been so helpful in shaping my prayers this week for my family, and I'm going to share more about that in just a minute. But not only does He keep all of our movements, our going out and our coming in, but He does this right now in this moment and also into eternity. And that's the fourth truth. From this time forth and forevermore, His protection isn't seasonal or short term. It extends into eternity. God's protection is continuous and eternal. You know, transitions often bring fear because there's a lot of unknown. This verse affirms that God doesn't lose track of you when your life changes. He is present in every step, in every exit, in every entrance, and He is present forevermore. This frames our days with the truth that God is involved in every movement, not just our spiritual moments, but every aspect of our day. God promises to protect us from evil, but we also must participate by aligning with what protects and nourishes our souls. This is active cooperation with God's keeping. So I want to leave you with 3 ways to put this in action this week as you use this verse to help shape your prayers. So allow these truths not just to shape your prayers for yourself, but for your children, for your husband, for your family, for whomever you may have on your mind. Only God can do the keeping. Our job is to pray and trust His keeping. First action is begin and end each day with this simple prayer. Lord, keep my going out and coming in today. I trust you with what I cannot see. Man, how powerful this is to pray for our children. Lord, keep their going out and their coming in today. I trust you with what I cannot see. We cannot keep our children from everything, every problem or trouble or trauma. We cannot. But God is keeping them through it. And we trust him with what we cannot see. Number 2, guard your mind from subtle evil. Take inventory of the things that you're watching in media, social media, your thoughts, or the influences that may be quietly stealing your peace or pulling you away from truth. Ask this question: is this guarding my life or exposing it to the evil one? What a good question, right? Is this guarding my life or exposing it? Number 3, declare God's faithfulness in transitions. So if you're facing a change, maybe it's a move or a new job or a hard decision, pray Psalm 121:8 out loud. The Lord is keeping my going out and my coming in now and forevermore. So here's how this psalm has intersected with my life this week. Our youngest daughter left for her first ever mission trip out of the country on Saturday, and my heart has been a mess. I cannot contact her, but I've been so thankful for the pictures that the leaders send in the group chat. Little signs of life, that I call them. This week, I have clung to this psalm. I didn't know that this psalm would be such an instrumental piece in this week, but God knew. I didn't know that I'd be finishing up Psalm 121 this week, but God knew I needed these reminders. He knew I needed these truths to shape my prayers. So as I'm praying for her this week, I'm praying that God would keep her from all evil, that God would keep her soul, that God would keep her life and all that entails. Then I'm also praying that God would keep her going out, her leaving on the mission trip, whenever she leaves the hotel, whenever she goes out to minister, that God would keep her going out and her coming in. But not just coming back to the hotel, but coming back to us. I'm praying this over her and allowing these truths to shape my prayers, trusting that he will do it now and forevermore. Jesus is keeping her. I can't keep her from a distance. We cannot keep our children from everything. Our part to play in this is to simply pray and trust that he is doing the keeping. So that is how this psalm has intersected with my life this week, and I would love to hear from you. If you want to comment on this Substack or email me at rachelboucher@gmail.com and just share how God might have used this psalm in your life these past few weeks. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm not sure yet what psalm we will be looking at next week, but I will have another one coming out soon, so stay tuned. I'm going to end by reading Psalm 121 in its entirety from the New Living Translation. I look up to the mountains. Does my help come from there? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not let you stumble. The one who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel never slumbers or sleeps. The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon at night. The Lord keeps you from all harm and watches over your life. The Lord keeps watch over you as you come and go, both now and forever.